In this video, we will talk about truss uplift repair ideas, provide you with a few solutions for damage that has already happened, as well as new construction. So for those of you who aren't familiar, I will put a link here. You can go watch the previous video and then come back and watch this one, or watch this one and then go back and watch that one. So remember that the truss uplift problems usually are caused by the trusses expanding and contracting. And then, of course, this would be raising the ceiling, then lowering it during different parts of the year. The first suggestion I have would be to install some crown molding. And, of course, this would need to be attached to the roof ceiling, the truss, and not the wall. You're going to need a little gap here. If you just simply install the crown molding tight, when it moves, it could actually scratch or damage the wall as it moves up and down over the course of time. So again, this will attach to the roof truss or to the ceiling. You could always install a block of wood. It doesn't have to be something fancy. It could be a small, something 3/4 of an inch by 3/4 of an inch, just something to cover the gap. I do not recommend filling the gap with any fillers, caulking, plaster, or anything, because when this comes back down, it's going to put a lot of pressure on this and probably squeeze the caulking out or do some more damage to the corner here. Here's an idea you can use for new construction, and that would be to fasten a piece of metal, some type of L metal, to the walls, the interior walls, and make sure that it is tight to the bottom of the truss. And of course, you're going to need to make sure that the roof is loaded with all of the roofing materials, all of the weight that is going to be installed on the engineered trusses is installed, and that they have settled to where they are going to be in their proper position. Now, thinking about this and the way that this is going to be used, it might not work in small spaces like closets very well. So this might be an idea that'll work in an open room, but might not work very well in a closet. You might need to try something else. You can see here that it is tight to the bottom of the cord. Next, you will install drywall, but you're not going to nail a section of the drywall. And whether you got to go back 12 inches or 16 inches, that would be difficult for me to say. You will attach the drywall, but it needs to be able to move so that when the roof lifts, that it can actually flex here a little bit. And then after, and this is how it's going to look before it moves, to give you an idea. So you are going to have the metal here, and the metal will actually put pressure on the top of the drywall so that when it raises, the drywall will move and the metal will prevent it from going up, and then you will not end up with a crack in the drywall. Hopefully, I say. But again, the nails are going to need to be spaced away, and the building department might not approve something like this also. So you might want to check with them before you do anything. And again, the metal will go all the way across. And that is a popular idea. I actually found this on the internet. The only ideas I will take credit for will be the next ones. Here's my simple and easy idea. That would be a wallpaper border. They come in different sizes. I think between 4 inches and 12 inches, something like that, and can be installed very quickly and easily and inexpensive. But whether or not you would want a border in your rooms or not, that would be up to you. If you were to install it when the truss was lifting up, you just simply put it tight to the ceiling, and then when the truss settles back down, it's just going to bend the paper a little bit. Over time, you might need to replace the border, but again, cheap and easy. Another idea, and I don't know if this is actually going to work, if it's feasible, I haven't heard anybody mention anything about this, that would be to insulate the top cords. That would still expose all of the webbing boards here. And this could actually be a problem. As they absorb moisture, they could put pressure on these areas. So I don't know if this would work. If you have just a little bit of Truss Uplift, this might just be enough to solve your problem.